Okay, y'all, another video. I've got boo koodles loading up tonight. This is a mixture video of different things. First of all, I got this mold in from younkinsm, the tile mold. This mold, and I want to do a review on it. She asked me to do that review, so I want to make sure I do that right for her. It just took me a while to make the piece because I had to do so many layers, and then I did the last layer before I left for Texas, so I had to wait till I got back. I did a Marilyn Monroe. It says Marilyn and Blonde Bombshell. And I don't know, see the air bubble there? Air bubble, and then there's a big air bubble there. So I haven't glazed it yet. I mean, really, it doesn't need to be glazed. It's really shiny, but I'm gonna try the resin glaze for the first time, like the tutorial that younkinsm did. I'm gonna try that, and I did the gold background, and it's like a gold holographic glitter, and I really love the mold. It is awesome. It's nice and deep. You can do multiple layers. And I don't know if you can tell by the video, but you can see the layering behind the stickers. And in case you're wondering, these are, you know, those things. This is a movie ticket, and this thing right here to the right of her is that a thing they say take one and they snap it down, that thing. And then there's the old movie cameras and the reels of film, and there's stars, different color stars I put in there, and yeah, so I kind of thought it was cool. I've got a Michael Jackson one that I'm gonna do, and then a Wizard of Oz one. So I'm gonna do like a coaster set of movie stars, you know, and make it a set, and see how that all comes out. But I just wanted to do the review real quick on this. I love it. I think I'm actually gonna buy a few, because y'all know how I like to make several pieces at once. So I'd rather make a whole set of coasters than be done at the same time, instead of, because this was 5 layers. So, you know, you want to be able to do a whole, I do anyway. And then I also wanted to, so thanks again, younkinsm, and I do love it. And I'm going to be purchasing some more from you. These are all of the pieces that while my husband was working and we were sitting in the cabin, because we were in the middle of nowhere, just BFE out there. So I worked on the pieces that I had. These are all keychains, and I've bagged them up individually. And the skulls and crossbones, I did a tether, and so it's 2, but the crossbones hang down lower, so it actually hangs like that on the keychain. So I did a bunch of different ones. There's a big Hello Kitty one, and there's just a whole bunch of different, a lot of solar power and glow in the darks, fishes and guns and stuff, and that's a tinsel one. So I did all those keychains. These are all barrettes and stuff. This huge bag here is all rings. Those are all rings. And they're, you know, they're all packaged up, ready to go. This whole box is necklaces. That whole box. And let me tell you something. It is heavy. It's heavy. They're all strung up. And I did, you know, about 20, and then I tied them up with yarn so that they wouldn't get tangled. So there's different bundles that are tied up so I can pull them out without them being, you know, a tangled mess. Those are all necklaces. I'm going to tell you what, there's a whole lot of them. I mean, just a buttload. So, but I got all that done while I was sitting in Texas. And then that box there is stuff I still have to do. Those are the barrettes. I still have to sand and paint. These are the last batch I did, and I still have faces to paint on. Stuff like that. So I'll show those when I'm done. And then I got a bunch more glitter when I was down there, because they had stuff that my Michael's doesn't have. And so I bought as many as they had on the shelf. And then they had these reflections. Those right there were all on sale. This box is like, oh, there's all that glitter underneath that glitter. So yeah, I got a lot of glitter because I bought a big lot off eBay. Most of that came in one lot. And then that's all my sprinkles and my flocking powder. And the Michaels in Texas had these flocking powders on clearance for like $1.70. So I bought what they had, and they didn't have a whole lot. They had this many, and I bought them. So yeah, so you see how I'm working out of boxes because I don't have enough room in this place. But I wanted to do that review definitely, and just kind of show y'all what I spent my week doing really when my husband was working. And I got another video I'm going to shoot after this one of things I have available for trade, the extras that I got, because I got a whole bunch of new molds, and the ones that I was willing to cut, I cut. Some of them I'm not going to cut. I put those away already. So I think that's pretty much what I wanted to shoot in this video. I wanted to do this review, and I thought I'd go ahead and take up the rest of the time showing the pieces. But if y'all want a really nice coaster that you can do a lot of layers on and do a theme, because I mean this is pretty big. I've never done a piece this big, and I think for my first really big piece it came out pretty decent. I'm proud of it. But if y'all are thinking about getting, I like this because it's big but yet it's useful. I can put use it for a coaster, put your cup right there. Whereas if I just did a tile, I really wouldn't have any use for it. I mean, as far as you'd have to hang it on the wall. And I got a lot of stuff to hang on the walls as it is. So this is my cup of tea right here. I like this. So if y'all thinking about getting a cool coaster set, this is the one to get. This is really cool. I like how you can do the theme and how you can do so many layers. I mean, there's really endless the amount of things you can do with this. So, I mean, just use your imagination, get creative, get you a couple of these coaster sets and make some nice sets. Do some themes and stuff. I have a lot of plans for these. So I'll make more and I'll show them. But thank you, younkinsm. That's awesome. I'm going to order a few more of these for you so I can do a complete set at once. Alright, y'all. See you in a little bit. Bye.